Guys, welcome back to Full Moon Hot Rods. Tonight we're going to get out here and we're going to work on this cowl and see if we can get these cowl light holes filled up on both sides. And I believe I'm going to try to do my gas cap lid, cut it out and patch it in. Well, let's get at it. I believe I'm going to have to dolly this right here a little bit because it's kind of oblong and all that. So let me take this cowl off. And we'll dolly this part here out, grind this primer off of it, and see if we can't make a patch and get it welded in. And then we'll move on across to the other side and see if we can't get that one. All right, let me get a screwdriver and start taking this stuff apart. One thing about it, guys, when you build an old car, you'll put it together, take it apart, put it together, take it apart. It's a never-ending thing, it seems like. And then finally, you'll start getting a little body work done and some primer and some paint, and then start reassembling, and everything starts really looking good. All right, let me see if I can get in here to dolly this. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but because there's a brace right there behind it, but I'll get it as good as I can. And let me run down a dolly and all, and we'll see what we can come up with. Have to get something a little thinner. That there's a little too thick to get back there and dolly with. So let me see if I can find something else. All right, let's see if we can get this ground off right here, and we'll start making a patch. Let's see if we can start cutting us a patch for this thing and see if we can't get it welded in. All right, guys, I got a piece of 18 gauge sheet metal. I'm gonna just stick it, well, I'll do it like this. Take my marker. This marker here is about shot, but it'll still probably do what we want. we'll try that and see if it'll work. Got me something to scribe it with. You can see the marks right there on it. I'm gonna cut that out and see if it'll fit in. If it'll fit in there, we're gonna weld it in. The hole's not perfectly round. I think somebody might have drilled this car years ago to put the cowl lights on it. I don't know if it came with cowl lights or not, so, but the hole's not drilled good, but I reckon it could have been from the factory like that too, I guess. Alright guys, it fits pretty good, pretty tight around the edges, but enough that I can penetrate it with the wire welder, so we'll disassemble the wire welder instead of the TIG, because I can't really get behind it to dial it, so I'm going to just take and wire weld it in. Alright guys, I had to tack a piece of wire to it to be able to hold it in place, so I got one tack on it. Pretty close. I'll move it around on the back side with this and then tack it. And then once I get it where it's pretty flush, then I'll go ahead and weld it in. Alright guys, it looks like I got it welded up. Let me change out my grinding disc and I'll flatten that off and let's see what it looks like. Alright guys, there it is, welded in place. Didn't turn out too bad. I'd rather do big panels than holes like that. It's just more aggravating to me. But anyway, that side there is done. So let me get the other side and then we'll do the gas cap, or the cowl top. The old gas cap lid, we'll take that thing out of there and patch it up. Alright guys, there it is, patched. I don't know how good you can see it, but I also did the other side too. You can see there where I patched it or whatever, but it turned out pretty good. I guess we'll see if we can do the gas tank top now and get that filler neck out of it. All right, guys, let's see if we can get this this filler neck cut out of this thing, and see if we can make a patch for that and get it welded in. All right, guys, I got this little piece of metal here, and all I'm gonna do is do it basically the same way I did before. I'm just gonna do this one with a marker instead of a scribe. Hold it up under it. I'll take the marker, trace around it. That's my patch I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna cut the outside of the line all the way around, and then we'll go there and weld it in. Let me see if I can get this cut out. All right, guys, you can see there where I got it cut and fitting. Put me a mark on it where I could keep lining my patch back up in the same spot where I could get it to fit or whatever. But don't feel too bad there, so I'm gonna start tacking it in. I got magnets holding it up on the back side. All right, guys, I had to clamp it down instead of the magnets. I couldn't keep it in place, so. See if I can get it tacked. Let that cool for a second. start back welding in just a minute. Guys, there it is welded up. Need to grind this off now. You see the back side where I took the grinder and hit it where it was coming through as far as the penetration. So let me take it on, get this side here ground off. Should turn out pretty good. Alright guys, there it is fixed. Don't feel too bad. Might do a little dollying on it, but it's pretty straight. I mean, I think it'll turn out good. Put a little bit of filler on it and should be fine. I'm gonna sandblast this whole piece again. This car was sandblasted years ago and primed, and it's been sitting, so there's places on it I'm gonna have to re-sandblast before I start doing any body work, but this will be one of them that I'm gonna sandblast. But anyway, we got a little bit done tonight. We got the both cowl panels, the cowl light holes patched, and this patched. All right, guys, that's it for this episode. We got a little bit done anyway. But every little bit helps. Next time, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I may go ahead and patch my doors. They need doing. And there's one hole in my sun visor. Looks like it was drilled in it. I got to patch that up. And on the deck lid, there's somebody had used that deck lid as a rumble seat before because they had put a handle up at the top. So I'm gonna go there and fill that hole, and that should be all of my holes filled. After that, then I need to go ahead and get my wood kit and start putting my wood in it and do what I'm gonna do to the very top of it, as far as the top of the car and everything. So I reckon that the doors may be the next thing I do. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and anybody new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, help us out. All right guys, y'all take it easy. Later.